So I've done a stream, huh? Just feeling nostalgic tonight, feeling like playing an old school arcade game just because. Um, so I'm going to play some Life Force for a little while and see how this goes. Press the options button. I really should pay attention to what's there. And just one thing I want to check. Oh, nice. All right. Good. We're good. Go ahead and give ourselves some credits like we would if we were in the arcade, and we'll go ahead and start here.
Destroy them all. Control chamber is enter stomach muscle zone. Multiple.
Man, I love this game.
Multiple. Pick it up for destructive increased power. Shield. Pick it up for pulse laser. Multiple.
This was actually the first Gradius type game that I ever played.
Destroy violence
I didn't play Gradius in the arcade until much later than this. There's a trap there. It's funny when I play this now as opposed to when I played it back in the late 1980s. How much of this is just muscle memory now? I just remember the stage layouts, even though it doesn't always help.
Pick it up for hyperspeed.
I really didn't want to do that. One interesting thing about playing this game today is just looking at it from a technical point of view. A lot of slowdown you can see. The scaling is kind of iffy. Granted, at the time it was more than acceptable, but we can look on it now and we compare it against other games of its caliber.
Make way through muscle tissue.
There are certainly better shooter experiences out there. But I think that nostalgia plays a pretty big role in it. We tend to let a lot of that stuff slide, or at least I do. I could certainly be critical of it. While I'm waiting here, I'm going to turn the TV down just a little bit because it's kind of loud. There we go. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I just put myself in a bad spot. There we go. I had a conversation on Twitter not long ago, and I was talking a little bit about perspective when it comes to looking back at these games, and how it's easy to look at a game like this today and identify some problems that you have with it. Whether it's slowdown problems, or whether it's just simplistic, or whether it's not long enough, or any number or host of complaints about it. It's certainly easy to look at a game like that now, especially with years of comparisons under your belt. But I can tell you that as someone who played this game for the first time back in 86 or 87, this was cool because it was unlike things that I had ever seen. So things like slowdown and weird voice work and difficulty, which isn't so much a complaint as it is kind of, alright, I'm pumping $2 worth of quarters into the game in order to beat it. Things you just kind of let go.
Cylon attacking.
Now, when I first played Life Force in the 80s, I didn't have a ton of quarters, so playing through this game required practice in order to get far enough.
Destroy center membrane.
I felt like I was making progress. I didn't beat the game probably for a good month after I played it for the first time. And it's just because I had limited quarters or limited credits with which to do it. Now, of course, with unlimited credits, I can play through it, which I'll do during the stream. But back then, that's just something that I could do.
Acid flame.
I am not getting the speed on this time. Where is the flame coming from? Top, right?
Flame eruption.
Bottom.
Flame eruption. Flame
And the bottom.
eruption.
And the top.
Flame eruption. Flame
Now.
eruption.
Oop. Now I'm confused.
Flame eruption.
Oh yeah. And then as soon as I get around it, then I gotta go down to the bottom.
Flame eruption.
There we go.
Flame eruption.
And then the single.
Flame eruption.
Obviously, the more times you've played and the more you commit it to memory, the easier time you have
Flame
with it.
eruption.
Because you don't make silly mistakes or mistakes that you make just because you don't know where to be on the screen.
Attack head.
You can see here as I'm facing off against this boss character how much it slows down. Not necessarily the game's fault, just based on the technology of the time, but it certainly makes it a lot more challenging. This is where I start getting into trouble.
Shield.
Alright, not picking that up.
Hopefully, sir.
Nah. Now, because you have things coming at you from the bottom and from the top, you gotta kind of keep your eyes focused on both levels here. The eruption zone here is similar to Gradius. At least that's what I think of when I see it.
Fight off.
That's not really what you want to be doing. Now, if you haven't played Life Force before, don't really want to be shooting at these kidney stones, because if you do, they split up and then it just becomes a bear trying to avoid them. Oh, where do I want to go? What's interesting is playing with unlimited credits or continues, you get some of the pressure off that you might have had when playing in arcades. I certainly feel less pressure in this circumstance because I have more margin for error. If I lose all my lives, it's not the end of the world because I'm used to playing. But when I was a kid, when I was a teenager and I was playing this, it was certainly much different. Because making mistakes, you only had a certain number of lives, certainly a lot fewer than I've allowed myself for the screen. Makes the game certainly more difficult. So here's my first mistake. Now we have to try and get all the weapons back.
Entering lung zone.
Oh boy. this is where the problems start, because once you lose your weapons, especially the lasers, just your regular shots don't do a hell of a lot of damage.
Laser.
There we go. Now we have the laser at least.
Link up with weapon.
Need some missiles. We can get them. It's not gonna happen. Oh, and this is where it just goes to crap.
Multiple.
If you watch, you'll notice that there's a distinct pattern. Of course, I just blew it. There's a distinct pattern to the asteroids or the stones. This is just bad here. Oh, just so not good. You are fairly safe up in this corner if you get there, though. And now I have no multiples, and no laser, no missiles, and no lives left. Oh, this part stinks.
Fire.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Ooh. Oh gosh. Nope, dead. Well, at least I got a new high score there. 567 grand. I would have been proud of that as a kid. Sure, I'll put my name up there. Oh, there's no continues. That's right. Oh, that sucks. Ah, alright, well. Let us go back to the title screen. We'll try caravan mode here. Now this, I believe that this version of Salamander is, in Japan, is basically what we got in the US.
Multiple. Pick it up for
So caravan mode here, if you haven't tried this before, if you don't have the game, is a 5-minute score as much as you can challenge. And in this, everything is worth points, so leaving even one power-up behind is bad. So this is where your memory has to come into play. You need to know where everything is. Like I already screwed up. Needed to be down the bottom, and I wasn't. And I missed that. So it's important not only to pick up every power-up, but try and get every enemy. Now that particular part, because the power-up is laying right against the edge of the level, it's not something that I...
pick it up or speed up. Speed up.
that I always go for. And you can see here the slowdown is... Eesh. No, missed him. So this is where you gotta go for all the cells. Yeah.
An intruder has penetrated our force field.
Okay. Unfortunately, the clock keeps running even when you're waiting for the boss to come out, so you don't get any reprieve, which puts all the focus still on just trying to eliminate as many enemies and picking up as many powers as possible. Oh, okay. Whoa! Moving a little bit faster than I was ready for. Come on.
Go up.
So there is a strategy if you didn't have one for the start of the stage here, is just to situate all of your multiples right along to your left or right, so you can pick off all of those ships.
Pick it up for later.
Ah, I missed a ship. Damn it. Tends to be a little bit easier if you can line those ships up in like a formation. That way it's easier to avoid any explosions or any shrapnel. Now there'll be this creature here, which makes the screen light up, which is incredibly annoying. Good. I have missed another one.
An intruder has penetrated our force field.
Clock continues to run, minute 25 left.
Go to the right.
Alright, so we're 70,000 points away from my best effort, which I don't think I'm going to be able to fast because I missed too many ships. And I can't get that multiple, that's bad. Can't get that, which is bad. Now I'm going too fast, which is bad. The only thing that sucks about the 5 minutes is, even if you have a perfect run like this, where you don't die, you don't make any mistakes, you still are stuck, because if you don't eliminate all the enemies and pick up all the power-ups, you have absolutely no shot. I'm down to 20 seconds left, but I'm still 30,000 away from my best effort. Short. 326 is the best I'll do. 326.2. Let's see if I can do a little bit better this next time.
Destroy them all.
Again, knowing what it is that you have to do and getting all the enemies, not missing a single power-up,
Pick
you
it up
have to
for
be
missile.
just
Pick it up for
dead
force
on
field.
balls
Pick
accurate.
it up for ripple laser. Multiple. Multiple.
Gotta remember, this is where I have to that one. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Sugar.
With the multiple.
Yeah, see, now I can't
Pick it up or speed up. Speed up. Speed multiple.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it now. Just gonna miss too many. Wow. Don't know why the cell didn't kill me there. That's weird. One more try.
Destroy them all. Pick it up for multiple. Pick it up multiple. Missile. Pick it up for force field. Pick it up for ripple laser. Multiple. Multiple. Multiple.
No, that's not the smartest thing I've done. Alright, back to the title screen we go. Can't believe I did that. Well, anyway, that's 22 minutes worth of Life Force. I think we're going to move on to something else. In the meantime, thanks for watching.